our first big motorcycle group ride last night.
Oh, hell yeah.
Met up at like it was like right around midnight, 11:30 midnight, and there was like probably 60 to 80 bikes there. And we went from Santa Fe on I-25 down to Arapahoe Road on I-25 and then back. And on like some of the bridges, they had videographers and photographers, and they had some drones set up and a couple other photographers along the way.
Oh, fuck
So
yeah,
they're
dude.
making like a big old, the organizers making like a big old badass video edit of it. So that was pretty cool. I didn't even know any of that part until we got there, and we were just like, "You want to do this?" She asked me, she's like, "You want to do this group ride?" I was like, "Sure." It's at midnight. Do you want to stay up until midnight to ride motorcycles?
It sounds like it was a good yes.
It was, yeah. Anyway, so
I will also say another highlight from this weekend was playing in Sarah's game on Friday night. That was a really good session, and Sarah was really impressed by your DMing.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
So,
I'm glad that you guys are having... Yeah, I'm glad you guys are having fun at least.
Anybody else who wants to get in on that, though, Friday nights? It's a blast.
hell yeah.
But back to our world here with just a little bit of a recap. Milo had woken up drunk in a bush right next to the orc camp, really to the smell of burnt ogre piss and the scene of a partially burnt out and trampled camp. There were no orcs that he could see, but he could make out a few large shapes that could be ogres. In the process of trying to find his friends again and cross the chasm, Zahir entered into his thoughts and offered him another deal. And with that, Milo learned to fly.
Oh yeah, I can fly, bitches. Apparently that was a one-time.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. So, do you want to tell him, or do you want me to tell him?
Once a day, right? Once a long rest.
Yeah.
I believe I can fly.
That's dope.
I'm sure that's not going to come at any cost later.
No,
not at all.
No.
But he was able to kind of regroup with the rest of the frozen few back at their campsite, and he did get a little bit of a tongue lashing, kind of headed by Kaya, but the rest of the group kind of pitched in a little bit. A little upset that he had abandoned them with Sycax and Orion both going down pretty viciously there. Kaya kind of reminded him that she was the healer of the group, and if he wanted to keep getting heals, he better stay in line. And this kind of turned into a little bit of a negotiation to try and get him to be nicer to Droopy. Milo kind of drew a line in the sand here, though, and Xander did stand up for Milo here. And after a little bit more negotiating, the group decided to ultimately hold a feast in Droopy's honor for their return to the town. And Milo would be nice to Droopy for this entire meal. After planning out their course to, Coneyberry, and they're really kind of making their plan for negotiating with the Banshee there, the heroes kind of debated a course and found a route that skirted the southern edge of the canyon until it flattened out into the valley at the edge of the Ashkeeper Peaks, heading in to the edge of the Korashka jungle and heading towards the Amber Road. With a rather uneventful day kind of capped off by the last Draconic session, the heroes camped out another night on the road and the next day found the ruins of Coneyberry. After making your way through the ruins and up the hill to one of the only standing huts left, the frozen few entered and heard a voice enter their minds. Xander was quickly exiled, followed by Sycax and then Orion, after they all offended the Banshee in various ways. With only Kaya and Milo left to negotiate, they were left to decide on whether they wanted to complete the quest that they were on and ask about Bogwaggle's book to bring back to Sister Gariel. and that would also make Orion really, really happy. Or they could find the location to the Wave Echo Cavern. These were some of the many questions that they could have asked. And unfortunately, they were limited to only one question, though. And Milo and Kaya decided to ask about the cave, and they got a bit of a surprising response. The Banshee tells them that they will need to continue on to Thunder Tree, where they will find Orion's father, and he can lead them there. The mines are far to the south and on the other side of Vraska Lake. Back outside, however, Orion was very upset about being kicked out. And he had kind of shrunk down into his shell, just sitting there drawing circles in the dirt with his finger. Xander did a little bit of a check-in with Sycax and Orion after kind of realizing they were a little down and maybe not in the best shape at the moment, and tried to pitch them a little bit on his Goddess of Luck, Avandra. Didn't really get too many bites, though. Milo was asked to leave the hut and eventually join the boys, but Kaya stayed in the hut with the Banshee to answer some questions that the Banshee had for her. Agatha, the Banshee, asked Kaya what happened to the rest of her people and where they are, and lets her know that there's not really too many of them left in the world, and that's a problem, and hands her a bag of tricks. Upon returning to the group with a giant weasel, they decide to make their way out into the Sirios End Forest to the east of the ruined village in search of some missing soldiers, Orion's father, and an uncertain future in Thunder Tree. Any questions, comments?
I did look in the well, right? And I couldn't see the bottom. It was just super deep.
No, it was super deep, and at the time, I don't think we discussed your fly, so you didn't have an opportunity to like fly down and up out of there. But just DM to player, there was nothing in there.
Okay.
There should have been a god's artifact down there.
Wanted there to be something.
She does this kind of cool thing with her valuables. I don't know. Roll me a perception check, and we'll see how well you might have picked up on this.
Ooh, wait, what?
Roll me a perception check, and we'll see how well you might have picked up on this. See how well you were clocking what she had done with her valuables.
Oh, not good.
Could I also roll?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll too.
Yay.
We are awesome.
Yeah, somehow when Kaya handed her that silvered comb, it just seemed to disappear somehow.
That's bullshit.
Magic. I think otherwise on the road, because if we were back traveling, right?
Yeah, so I think that where we had kind of left it is you guys didn't really want to stay in the ruined village next to the Banshee with her as a neighbor overnight, so you guys had kind of made your way out of town and determined whether you wanted to stay on the road or kind of head through the forest. Xander, with kind of his pressing quest of finding these missing soldiers, was pitching the Sirios End Forest, and that's something that you guys had ultimately agreed to. So you had made your way east into the forest a little bit, and that kind of put you about where this map marker is right now. And that's where you guys had camped out for the night. And we kind of left off last session as you guys were kind of going to bed and waking up for the following day. So if you haven't taken a long rest, please do so.
I probably did, but I'll click it anyway.
Yeah, no hurt in that, right?
Yeah.
And we've learned Dragon Speak, Draconic, yeah?
Yeah, like 80% of you have.
I've been knowing that shit.
Yeah, but Milo and I would know it for sure, and I think Xander's the one that only knows a little because he
I know like
switched.
half of it.
Yeah.
I will like honestly like I'm gonna try, and this is just kind of meta. I'm gonna try every day to just like start a conversation with, or like before every time we go anywhere, to start a conversation with you and the dragon, you and fucking Brozone. I can't get over that name. It's fine.
He loves your name too. He just says it all the time. Just
I'm sure he does.
You two have a special kind of connection that I just don't understand.
I totally didn't almost get him killed a couple times or anything. It's fine.
Are you doing anything with Jeff while you guys are on the road?
Jeff the Pop. I mean, I'm always, playing fetch with him, and I want to try and teach him how to, like, retrieve shit.
That could definitely be one of your downtime activities, is animal training.
Okay, I'm also teaching Kaya how to lockpick.
Yeah, and that could fall into your crime category if you wanted it to, or you could use that as like a teaching moment or something like that, but I would count that to your crime if you wanted it to.
For sure. I do want to do more, like, just individual, like, I don't know how many sessions it would take, but a couple of just, like, one-on-one. Her and I were talking about it, doing, like, just a couple of focused sessions on learning how to lockpick so that she can gain that proficiency.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you. And yeah, if I could count out to crime too, I'd definitely love to do that.
That's what I was like, I know we're doing general crime, but she also wants to do specifically lockpicking.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Kaya, yours would be kind of dedicated right towards learning that proficiency, whereas Milo, because he's helping you, his is going to be a little bit more focused towards actually running his own projects and helping you on the side,
Yeah, that makes sense. Okie dokie.
Right. Any other questions from anybody?
No.
No, I think for the most part too, Kai is just a bit more thoughtful and not as talkative when we get up in the morning and start traveling again. Oh, and side note to the DM, I still have the journal from Glassstaff. She would also spend a little bit of time studying it in, like, basically picking up his personality traits and words he'd like to use and things like that. Just, if an opportunity arised to impersonate him, she could, like, fully get into character.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me two things here. I'd like a perception check to see how well you saw him when you initially saw him. And then I'd like an insight check to see what you can glean from this journal.
Perception, 11. Hopefully enough. And then insight. Oh, come on.
Yikes.
So you're still learning about him. This is like the first day, I think, that you really kind of put focus into this. And so first time around, you're not really picking up too much. Maybe it's the distraction of maybe the Banshee's questions for you in the previous day. Yeah. Or maybe it's the other distractions going on around camp. But you don't really get a good grip on who he is from that. And thinking back on it as well, you might not have gotten a great glimpse of him in the cavern. You recognized a kind of tall, white, dark-bearded, dark-haired man but you didn't really get distinct facial features.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see him one more time. It'll just be a backup plan.
Yeah, I will say you do have a picture of somebody.
Yeah, the woman. The drow woman. I was just hoping, like, if, because I'd have, like, a material of his to really get his personality, or at least the hopes of it, whereas I don't know her personality to make it easier,
Yeah,
you know?
I would say what he did write about her too was from his point of view, and he's
Yeah.
in love with her, which can kind of give
Skew.
that rose-colored glasses kind of skew to it. So you
Yeah.
could potentially impersonate her using that image, which would be very successful, but using her personality might be a little bit harder because of that.
Yeah. So it's just a hope that I could with him, but fallback, I have her. And I do study the locket image too.
Yeah, you could definitely keep at it as well.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Sikax, what are you doing as you start off this morning here?
As Cax wakes up, he's kind of like feeling refreshed, and he's like, you know what? I'm sick of pouting. I'm sick of feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, I almost died, but I'm alive, and I'm ready to take some shit down and be a proper monk.
There's spinning kicks going off and off in your dreams overnight, huh? Your parents just applauding behind you.
What about my parents? Or are they with us?
No, I'm just playing off of the good memory that you had when you had gone down.
Yeah, no, I now I want to basically pray for my enemies before I spin kick them in the face and then stab them with my short sword. So, yeah, I'm feeling refreshed and ready to kind of like snap out of it a bit.
Hell yeah. Orion, how about you? What are you doing to start off your day? Are you feeling a little bit better, about the same, worse?
I would say just about the same. Like it looked like you don't see it, but it feels like there's like a cloud hanging over my head, where you're just like, yeah, I guess we can keep going on the adventure. I guess
Super
we're gonna find
depressed.
my dad. Yeah, whatever. He's like in his like moody like teenager.
Do you reach out to anybody, or you just kind of shell up?
I'm just gonna like come out of the shell a little bit and there's like a little slouch in my step, and I'm gonna walk over to Frozone and, hey man, you doing okay? Your wings are still a little fucked up. I'm guessing.
He like looks back over his shoulder and he's like, "Yeah, man, they're pretty fucked up, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fly for like a long time, man. Makes me really sad, but I'm trying to keep a positive attitude that ceremonial herb that Sikax has, that kind of keeps me pretty chill, if you don't mind the pun. But at the end of the day, man, I kind of want to check in with you too. You don't look so good. You put that guy's head on a spike the other day. You seem like really, really sad yesterday. Like, what's going on, man?
I almost died. And then I thought I was gonna be part of a group with a banshee, and she kicked me out. I wanted to learn about some magic and didn't learn about some magic. So.
Well, that sucks, man.
I wanted to go kill banshees. Kind of rude.
I mean, did
Do I hear that?
you do anything that was rude to you to like her?
I just asked if didn't know a question and then just kicked me out. I think that was a little
Were you
rude.
like the first person kicked out, man?
Yeah, close. But I think my question was okay. I just asked it. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just gonna make myself mad again.
I mean, how about we just forget about it, man. We just think about today, and like think about what we're gonna do today. You gonna find something cool, magical today?
That's the plan. We'll see.
Kaya, you wanted to see if you could hear this. You're probably reading Glassstaff's journal, like either around the fire or around like the tent somewhere. But go ahead and roll me a perception.
Sure. Oh, shit, that one.
I mean, it's possible that you pick up on this for sure. I'd say it's pretty likely, just within proximity of the campsite.
No, she was just, I was gonna react to kill the banshee, like, wait, what? But, I love how the conversation went, so she probably just didn't say anything and left it.
And Milo, do you think that you talked to Frozone before or after this? Do you kind of see Orion talking to Frozone and head over there yourself?
Yeah, I'll talk to Frozen. Just kind of, hey, what's happening? What's everybody all in a huff about?
He's just a little sad, man, that he didn't get anything cool from that genie yesterday.
Yeah, she was a crazy old witch anyway. It's fine. Well, we will learn as we go. You know. She was very touchy. We all got kicked out. It was besides Kaya, so it was nothing to be done about it.
And there's a lot of magical items out there, man. You can find some more stuff.
I understand the book would have helped us, and I am not opposed to going and stealing the book, murdering a banshee.
How do we even know she had the book, man?
Holding this lady hostage. I don't care either way. Trying to get information out of this banshee. I'm always down for more of that. And I spin a blade in my fingers as I do that. As I say that.
If I could join into this point, Kaya would come over like, well, actually, I was thinking about it. If you remember, we were going to pick up a locket at Thunder Tree. We could probably take that to her and trade it like the comb, only instead for the book this time. I actually wouldn't mind going back and talking to her again anyway, so if that's agreeable.
We're going to kill a banshee, boys.
No, not kill, trade the locket.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
I'm with Milo.
I still really would rather not have to kill her. Well, kill her again, I guess, because she's already dead, but... And I would like to try to convince her to answer something else, too, so... Can't do that if she's dead again.
She does have a point. We can use her to our advantage, I guess. Just hopefully she doesn't kick me out again.
I hope so too. She kind of pats his shell.
Milo, you hear Zahir in your head just say, I think that you should make sure that I'm free first before you try and face the banshee. Just throwing that out there.
I to the group, I kind of, like, in my head, close my eyes and kind of nod just to hear, and I'm sure he kind of is able to see that and understand that. And to the group, I mentioned, soon here, preferably prior to this reintroduction to a Banshee, we have a little, I have something that I need to do. That's all I say about it.
Just in your head, you hear, yeah, I think that witch would probably kill all of you before you have a chance to free me. So let's not do that. I don't need to bring you back to life again.
Well, what exactly do you have to do?
It's kind of complicated. But I just need to get somebody. There's somebody that I need to need to help out before we do that, I think.
Okay.
Is it Gundren Man? Is it the dwarf dude that we're looking for?
Who? No. No.
The Who was fucking great.
He's our whole mission here, right? Yeah. Who?
And she's just... Well, if we're going to have to go on another little side quest, I mean, where exactly?
It's on an island. I mean, I don't want to bore you with the details on everything until we need to get. It's complicated. It's just, yeah.
You could, I would say that Laro's in too. And
Laro is said he would help out, and so yeah. I mean, it's again, it's complicated.
I was sort of hoping to stop by the Banshee sooner than an entire boat trip.
I mean, we could probably go there and talk to her again. I just her second downfall and complete downfall is not something we should attempt until.
Well, I didn't exactly want to kill her anyway, so I suppose that works.
And I do.
But why? Is this a sexism thing? She just eyes them all, but smirks, joking.
No.
Honestly,
I'm gonna just chime in. I'm an ally.
I just have a problem with dead people who won't, give me stuff.
Yeah, I think it's less about gender and more about living status, and this thing's undead, and who knows what could happen. So
yeah, I know she's undead and unnatural, and it's probably best for all of humanity to kill her again, but it's just she could be useful, and maybe later on also have other things we could trade for information. We don't know what kind of trove of knowledge she might have in the future.
You have a point.
Real quick, this conversation started in Draconic. Has it continued?
If so, yeah, Xander can't join
Probably, yeah. I'm. Oh,
So-
yeah. He.
in. He's up here like, what the fuck are you guys
You're
saying?
touching like maybe 50% of this conversation.
I heard kill and banshee.
No. We're talking about not killing the banshee.
You're
Gotcha.
talking about not killing the banshee.
Look. She seems to be fine with me, so I could just be the one that speaks to her and gets the information we need.
Well, I mean, I think that's how it's gonna have to be, since she doesn't like anybody else. Talking about I feel like she's sexist. You know, like. What's
No,
that card on you?
She did kick us
no.
out of the tent.
She kicked
It's
all the
only
dudes out.
sexist. It's only sexist coming from men, all right? To us,
That is-
to us, it's empowerment.
I'm gonna just chime in. She is right, you know.
All right, Turtle, you got a little brown on your beak there, bud.
You're not riding my shell today.
Oh.
Fine.
And with some slight dysfunction in camp, you guys begin to hit the road.
I toss. What's his name? Frank? Fred? Fred.
Jeff?
Jeff. Fuck.
Jeff runs away into the woods when you try and call him Frank.
Aw.
Well, he does that until I toss him some fucking meat, so. Jeff, you want some meat, buddy?
Throw me an animal handling.
Oh no.
He does not. You actually call him Frank.
Nope,
he takes
fuck
off
that.
into the
Hold
woods.
on, I am lucky. That is way better.
But then you're like, no, Jeff, I was kidding. Come back.
Jeff.
Lucky when it matters the most for your pet animals. Oh no. A battle map. Oh, I love the effect with the leaves.
Just blowing across. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Is that something from Roll20 or something off this map?
I think it's off of Roll20 in one of the assets that I have in here, but I don't remember which one I got it from, if I'm being completely honest.
Alright, yeah.
I could look it up for you, maybe off session for sure, but if we go through on like those premium assets that I have in there, it's probably one of those.
Okay.
I love how my character Blob is smaller than my wolf.
I may have done that intentionally for you.
I love it. Am I able to ride Jeff?
Not yet. That would be something that you could potentially take like a feat for with like mounted combatant.
I guess my question is he large enough for me to ride potentially?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh.
It's not necessarily is he large enough, but you are small enough.
Okay. So is that something that I'd have to learn on downtime?
No, that's something that you could take as like a feat.
Oh. Okay.
So
All right.
next time that you could do that would be like level 8.
Sick. All right. Well, let's continue on.
All right. What's your guys' marching order today? Orion, you feeling a little bit more confident in your survival, or Milo, are you taking the road again?
My survival is not good, so the less we use my survival, probably the better.
I can lead. I would be open to that.
Anything that has to do with wisdom, It's not my forte.
All right. Well, Ryan, whenever you're ready, go ahead and give me that survival check.
18.
Move you to the front of the pack up here. As you, not expertly, but pretty dang close, lead the group through the forest through most of the day. Xander, what are you doing to go about searching for these soldiers as you're going through the forest? What's your plan of attack here?
I'm, just looking around, trying to find any sort of any hint or clue of where these soldiers could be, like trampled, grass, or if I could even see them between the trees. Just kind of head in a swivel, looking around.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll me a investigation check? Yeah, so I'd say about mid-morning, like maybe about like 10:30 or so, you guys end up coming across what seems to be a battlefield here. You don't notice any corpses, but there are some blood stains in the ground. There's some, trampled earth areas, broken arrows, broken spears, stuff like that. And as you guys kind of make your way around this battle scene, can I please get investigation checks from everyone as you guys all take in this scene here?
Could I do perception?
I would say this one's going to be an investigation.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, sick axe.
Are you kidding me?
I swear, this is at least a one a game for you, buddy.
Dude.
I'd rather get it out of the way now.
There's something as trivial as this, yeah, dude, for sure.
It's all nat 20s now, baby.
So I would say, Milo, you definitely pick up on this, and Orion, you definitely pick up on this as you guys are going through the camp. Milo, you first notice this print in the ground. You call over Jeff, and you're like looking at Jeff's foot and like looking at the footprint that he makes, and it looks like a wolf print, but it looks much larger as well.
Oh, direwolf.
Could be a direwolf for sure. And then as you kind of make your way around the camp, you notice like there's another paw print. This one looks a little bit more feline. Making your way around the area, I would say, Orion, with your investigation check, you probably notice that there's enough blood here around this scene for maybe 4 or 5 bodies. And 4 or 5 dead bodies here. Just knowing, from seeing Sycax go down in that couple sessions ago, and how vicious that was. The body loses a lot of blood, and the amount of blood that's on the ground over here, that's about that amount. The rest of you guys are kind of just focused on the broken spears and maybe a little distracted by this scene of the battle and looking around to make sure nothing's coming up behind you. And Sycax, maybe you feel a little bit of fear at this battle scene and seeing the blood on the ground and kind of having maybe a memory of your own recent demise.
Sycax is just looking at his feet and like splashing in the puddles of blood.
Skipping along, like
Just kind of like staring, like imagining it in my mind, just like disoriented, like,
He's just not investigating anything, just playing in the blood, like.
It's like the Sherlock Holmes like mind palace thing where he like immediately goes into that investigation thing, but it's not accurate at all, and it's just him getting beat up again by an orc.
Remember this morning when I said I felt better? That was not true.
It just broke you in a different way.
Maybe it was something in the breakfast.
Could be.
But yeah, you guys take in this scene. What do you guys want to do?
Can we see? Can we see if there's a trail or anything around there? Or do we know which direction these things are heading?
Yeah, I
they're
would
like
say Orion. It looks like at a certain point, the army broke and ran. You can see where like spears and shields were maybe thrown down, and kind of a broken trail through the forest where people were running away. And it looks like it's heading towards the northwest, or really north and then northwest.
You guys want to go check it out? Follow all this blood? Might be my missing soldiers.
Well, at least it doesn't look like it's another zombie T-Rex, so I suppose we could take a look.
All right, yeah. Orion, can you lead us to wherever it's heading?
I'm gonna start a fuck. Psychic Whispers with Kaya and Frozone.
Okay. How long does this one last you?
I don't know. I have to roll for it. I just can never find.
It's a D4, I think, right? Or is it a D6 now?
I don't know. I can never. Why can I never find this ability? Is it combat? Yeah, there we go.
I think it's called Psionic Whispers, right?
Yeah, but it's I just can never remember if it's under feats and traits, but it's on. I got it. It's on. Roll 1 psionic energy die. So
It's a D8 for you now at level 5.
I just roll 1d8.
Yep.
4 hours is how long I last.
All right. So you have that going on with those two.
Yes.
Xander, I would say for you, what you would know of a typical military troop like this, being in the Righteous Brand Army and serving all the time that you have had, I would say that you know that a troop of 20 usually consists of, several infantrymen and a couple of scouts that were usually led by 2 knights, with a wizard that usually goes along with every troop, and a commander up at the top that kind of has that total command of the group. They do usually go out in these groups of 20, but those groups of 20 are usually parts of, there's usually 5 groups of 20 that make up a block of 100. Those blocks of 100 make up, blocks of 1,000 right there. And that's kind of how the military is set up and split up in your experience there.
Okay. So this isn't the full block, guys. Doesn't seem like there's enough footprints around here or anything. I forget what I rolled pretty shitty at investigation, so all right. I guess I just kind of look at Orion and I guess expect him to tell me more, because I didn't really get anything off my investigation. So
yeah, no, I would say Orion was able to fill you guys in. I would assume, Orion, you filled the group in with what I had said.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I kind of look at the footprints and I'm like, I don't even know what kind of footprints these things are. And I look at Jeff and I'm like, no, Jeff's aren't big enough. And then I look at Frozone and I'm like, it's not a claw. And I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Does it look like... I'll probably have to roll, so it's like warg prints or something for more goblins, or...
Yeah, you want to roll
Something.
me a nature check?
Sure. I guess they really are kind of like a big wolf.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a dire wolf print. And then the other one, like I said, looks a little bit more feline. Maybe a panther print or a tiger or something like that.
Okay, the feline one throws me, but I'm calling it werewolves. Anyway,
You just hear a very loud, audible like gulp from
yeah.
Great, more.
I take out, I have my hand on my sword, just in case something pops out at us. I'll be ready to go. Because werewolves, dire wolves, can be real tricky.
So does it look like the soldier prints are going in a different direction or anything like that? Does it look like anything's been dragged away?
Doesn't look like anything's been dragged away, but it looks like the soldier prints are like running in the northwest direction. Like you can see like broken branches where people have just like been sprinting through, no care about the branches or what the branches are doing to them. They're
Yeah.
just trying to get away, it looks like.
Well, seems like our best bet is just to follow that for now.
Can we see anything to the south that might have caused them to run?
I would say that there's not much past this clearing, and you did roll a pretty high investigation, so you kind of go out and like make a little circle around. You find the middle of the clearing and kind of make a spiral out, similar to the spiral that you were drawing in the dirt the other day. But you just expand your circle outwards, and then you clearly see as you make your way north of the camp, like up, or not camp but clearing, like up here. You notice like, yeah, there's signs. To the south, nothing.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, perhaps our armored friend should take the lead as we move cautiously forward.
Sure. I'll take the lead to try to scout of what's going on. 1 second.
Are you guys doing anything to like signify your presence, or are you trying to approach this a little bit more like undercover?
I mean, I'm not actively being like, "Hey, anybody out there?" But I'm also not like actively trying to be sneaky. So, I guess just regular.
I'm always trying to be stealthy, so.
I'll try and be a little sneaky.
Yeah, I think I will too.
Same. I think it is.
Can I go ahead and get stealth checks from everybody? I guess then Eddie, or sorry, Xander, and then can you please just tell me what your passive perceptions are?
10.
If you want, you could just
Passive...
drop them in the chat.
Can you
What's
do
passive
that?
perception?
So if you look on your character sheet, you'll see on, I think it's the right hand side, it'll say like passive skills.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mine is 9.
Right. And Milo, what's your passive?
Mine is also 9. My passive is also 9.
Right. So as you guys are making your way through the forest with various degrees of stealth here, um, Orion, Sycax, and Kaya, there's several points throughout this walk that you felt like you've had eyes on you, but whenever you kind of like look out over your shoulder or try and get a focus on the direction that the eyes are coming from, you can't quite get it. But you all definitely get the feeling that there's somebody or something watching you. Xander and Milo, you don't necessarily get this sense, but Milo walking next to you, you do hear Jeff start to like give a little bit of a growl.
Help. Try to say it quietly if we're well, I don't think Xander will hear me, but and say like, I feel like we're being watched.
I got that feeling as well.
I'm just looking around for anything in front because I can't hear them.
Orion, you're the closest to Xander. Do you tap him on the shoulder or say anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna like nervously like walk up to him and be like, "Hey man, I think we're being watched."
All right, so that makes me more aware, I guess. I had my sword, my hand on my sword, but now I take my sword out, make sure I have it ready to go in my hand.
Might want to get that shield out too. I think we might be into a fight soon.
Yeah, I think that I did speak to DM about it. The shield is always out unless I have to call the shield of faith. But I should always have my shield out, right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume most of the time that you have your shield out, unless you're doing like two-handed strikes.
Right. Yeah.
With
So,
your long sword.
but you know what? I'll call out the shield of faith and add 2 AC points to anybody who wants to stand next to me.
Orion, do you move up next to him?
Uh, I'm not going to right now, but I'll keep that one in mind.
How long do you guys continue walking, feeling this feeling?
I'm in the front. Yeah, I'm in the front, and I just got told that, so I'm like, you guys see me pull out my sword and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I would
Um,
assume they do. If you're directly in front of them, yeah, I think they see you.
I'm
There's a
gonna
bush in the way in between me and the rest of my group there, pal. I don't know, can they see through that bush?
I'm gonna keep my back to the group and face outward and use my pathway senses to try and see whatever it is that's watching us.
yeah, I don't
Sorry,
know
you're
what else
trying
to do except press
go out and search?
forward.
No. I'm keeping my back to the group just so that nothing can attack me from behind. And I'm gonna keep an eye out. Really try and focus on whatever is out in the woods if I can see anything.
And sorry, Kai, I cut you off. What were you saying?
I was just saying I don't know what else to do except press forward, so she'll just follow in the back of the group, probably near she'll stay near Frozone because she's worried about him getting any more injured, so be there in case something happens, she can immediately heal him or whatever. But otherwise is trying to stealth. Um, and I guess keep aware that if something attacks us, I would hope to be able to cast a spell. But I don't want to hold it because it'll chew through my spell slots.
I would say it depends on what spell you're looking at casting.
I want to be able to cast haste on the Cax.
I would say, yeah, you can definitely kind of keep that on the back burner for sure,
Okay.
without like expending it.
Thank you. Then yeah, that's kind of what she's trying to keep aware of for.
All right, Xander, you're in the lead. What do you do?
After being told that something could be watching us, I don't really have much action here other than just kind of hopefully I see anything. I guess my eyes and ears are open. Since I don't know if anything's actually out there, I really can't focus my attention towards the feeling that Kaya has. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how long do you stand in the same position before pressing on, or do you stop at all?
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. We will. I'll take a second here to kind of look around, see if I see anything through the trees. And if I don't see anything, I'll probably take like another 15 feet of movement north to see if I can get any visuals on anything else.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception, but as you move forward, you don't really hear or see too much.
Yeah.
You do
So,
start to
nat
feel
20.
the eyes on you, and it definitely starts to feel uncomfortable, though.
Okay. So, I guess I kind of like turn back to the group and, without saying anything, kind of like do the hand signal, like basically like, hey, I think I see you. I feel like there's something out there looking at us right now. Like I can feel that right now. So then I turn back around and continue to look around. I see anything.
Nope, just the feeling of eyes, but you don't see anything around you.
I don't think I have. I don't think I have a detect good or evil prepped, so I can't even.
Well, as a
You do
paladin,
have a
do
divine
you have a...
sense.
Yeah, I was just going to say, don't you get like a divine sense at least?
I do. Let me see what it says. Bonus action: you can open your awareness to detect celestials, fiends, and undead for 10 minutes. Here, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
And I believe that's what, 30-foot radius for you? 60 feet.
60 feet. So I throw that out there. So let me the channel divinity. So I gotta take one of those things off. And I kind of open up my awareness to detect celestials, fiends, and undead.
And we may have talked about this in the past, but how does this appear to you? Is this like a scent in your nostrils, or is this like a little bell tingling?
It's visual for me, and I think it's I guess more of like a predator visual, like heat sense almost, if you will. It gets really void dark when I'm sensing.
So as you're using this and scanning around through the woods, you don't pick up on any sort of like heat signatures as you make your scan around.
Okay. I got nothing, guys. I can keep looking around, I guess, being prepared.
But just
guys want to keep moving north with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she shrugs and
Do we
gestures
have a
like, let's
choice?
keep
Like,
going,
yeah,
I
let's
guess.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I think our two choices are stay here and camp for longer, or move up north. So
Yeah.
Let's keep
I'm
moving
gonna
on.
kind of point with my sword and be like, let's continue on.
I would say, yeah, at this
Mm.
point, you've maybe progressed like 30 minutes past the battlefield when you start feeling like the eyes on you, maybe 45. So it's only like 11:15. So you could stop for the day, but, the sun's still high.
Yeah, let's just keep
Let's
going
keep
north.
moving on. Do we see any
Yeah.
like footprints or anything like that?
You are still on the trail of like the soldiers, so you do see like the broken branches through the brush, and the sets of, I'd say, probably between 10 and 20 people, footprints in the ground.
Alternatively, we could shout, but I don't know if they'll listen.
I'm gonna go with historically that hasn't really worked out for us very well. So I'm very against this shouting.
This could be the first time. You never know.
I don't want to.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And we also
Kaya remembering one of those shouts being in her demise.
don't know what they're running from. There's 20 of them,
Right. There's
maybe.
so many questions that we have unanswered. I don't feel like shouting is good. I don't think it's good.
Xander, are there any sort of like military call signals, or do you have any sort of like insignia or anything like that you'd be able to like put out a signal?
Yeah, I forget. In the military, we used to have a "Don't shoot me, friendly here, don't shoot me" with an arrow. So it's kind of sounds like a whistle, if you will, and it's like
Do you do
like
that loud, quiet? Like, are you just demonstrating a small one for the group, or are you trying to put it out into the ether?
I'm gonna try to put it out there, but not like too, not like my fingers in my mouth rooting for the Celtics. It's more like what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Shit, man, my brain's not working. Uh, a light call. It's a light call, not a loud one.
I would say roll me a performance, please.
Oh, I never thought I would roll this one. Hey, 20.
In
Nice.
the far distance to the north, you hear a responding call, but it's more of a long, low whistle. And this one means more like soldiers in distress.
Oh, all right. So I turn around and I kind of look at the team and I say, "Hey guys, I'm pretty sure they're up north. That's the distress call. That means they're in trouble. Do you want to check it out with me?"
Lead on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I can't move my guy anymore, I'll be off the map. So I'm leading.
On that note, you guys begin to move along here and enter into kind of a different type of forest almost. The trees that you had been seeing over the last, couple weeks of travel, or I guess couple days of travel. You guys haven't been on the road for weeks yet. But to the south of the Amber Road, into the like towards the Ashkeeper Peaks, the mountain or the jungle was a little bit more like jungle. Whereas on the north part of the Amber Road, these are a little bit more like pine trees and oaks and a little bit more forested versus jungle. And you guys begin making your way up towards, a low mountain peak that's kind of the front range. And as you make your way higher and higher, you begin to see these long, stacks of mountains behind this initial peak right there. And you notice that you're probably getting into the foothills of the Sirios Mountains. And as you enter into this area, you see, like I said, that little bit of the change in the scenery. There is a cliff face to your, that would be your right, but also to the east. And the trail kind of continues up through a ravine to the north with several large boulders and looks like some rock fall over to the other side of the road or the trail.
All right. I look at the team and I say, I heard it coming from up here. Just watch your step. It's craggy.
Maybe try one of those whistles again?
Sure. Do I get a response back?
Yeah, you get
Oh,
another response.
I gotta do a performance again.
No, that was just for the first one. But you do get another like long, low whistle back, and it kind of comes from up here. If you can see that.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Where?
Well, yeah, you might have put way too north. But where?
Over here.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Gotcha.
The feeling of eyes definitely has persisted and maybe even gotten worse as you've gotten closer. And does anybody want to, or as everybody want to just roll me another perception check as you guys head in here?
I'll be in there in 1 second.
Is this only a cliff face or is this like a cave too? To our right.
Just waiting on one more roll from Milo, I think.
I'm in my kitchen anyways.
No worries. So yeah, I would say Kaya, you definitely pick up on some maybe notches in the cliff face up there, and it looks like might be a cave. You also see maybe a little bit of a trail of smoke coming up from the area that Xander pointed out the whistle coming from. Everyone else, those are some big rocks, some weird looking trees.
I'll pass that on though.
Wow. You guys ever seen a cliff like that? Oh, that's a cliff.
And just real quick, guys, I think let's call like a 5-minute break. Come back at 9:50.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Who? Sounds like most of us are back at least. Xander, you back? Not quite yet.
All right, I'm back.
Awesome. So you guys are taking all of this in. Kaya pointed out that slight bit of smoke up there, Xander, near where you heard that whistle respond.
So we aren't taking in shit. We're fucking oblivious. Kaya is taking it all in.
Like I said, you see a pretty rock. It looks pretty cool. Jeff, though, still has a little bit of that low growl going on.
What is it, boy?
Well, I think we should go that way and see what's going on. Seems like they're in trouble.
Alrighty.
There might be
Do we have to climb?
there might be a cave, I think, up ahead. That might help get us through.
Do you see a cave?
She
He
sees
said
a break
it.
in the rock, I think.
Yeah. That
Alright.
you said could be a cave, I think.
Could be. From your perception, it does look like something that could be not just a crack, but something that extends a little bit further into the cliff face. It's more the vantage point that you have right now. If anything, you're looking at like the backside of a doorway. Or from the side almost.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving over that way.
Alright.
Are you approaching the cliff or are you following the kind of ravine trail?
The cliff is where I see that break in the rock, right?
Yeah, but the cliff I'd say is probably like 20 feet up. But you
Oh,
also
I
don't know
see.
what's on like the other side of this kind of ridge up here. and it could flatten out over there, better access up potentially. I'd say you did roll a pretty good perception, so you get the sense that there might be a better path up on that other side.
Okay. Then I will also pass that on and then suggest we go forward. Onward.
Alrighty. Let's do
How
this.
tall are the rocks?
All right, so you guys move forward about to here. Anybody change anything?
How tall are these rocks? Like how tall is the face?
Probably about 20 feet.
Milo, you want to go for a ride? I can throw you up there.
That didn't work out perfect last time.
I didn't account for the rope.
Is this easier to climb, or is it still...
It still looks a
This
little bit
little-
rough.
Okay.
No,
Then
I'll
probably
stick with the group.
All right, you guys keep on moving forward about to here. Nothing really changes too much, though it does look like this cliff is starting to shorten just a bit over on this side, so potentially some access, as I said, up around there. And you continue to move forward until you get to about right here, when over on this side, kind of behind you, you hear a shout. And what looks to be a pretty ragged warrior, maybe a scout, kind of peeks his head out of these rocks over on the other side over here and shouts out to you in common. He says, "You there, soldier, what are you doing?"
Milo's gonna spin around immediately and draw his bow. I'm not gonna launch anything, but I'm gonna draw it and aim it at this fucker.
You do notice he has a drawn bow pointed towards you as well. It's only like half cocked though. Like it's not fully drawn. It's not pointed at any of you directly. It's pointed in your direction, but not at anybody.
All right, so I basically respond like, "Hello, can I see anything on him like some sort of like
Insignia.
stripes? Yeah, stripes or insignia or anything like that. Because if I can see that what his rank is, I might be able to address him a little better."
Or
Yeah,
any
so
identifying marks of like what side he's on, what kind of a troop he's in or anything.
Yeah, so he looks like he's wearing similar military garb to Xander, like same military colors, I guess I would say. The Dwendalian army, the Righteous Brands, they have kind of like a maroon and bronze coloration to their armor. And so he has some of that on, but it looks faded. The maroon is almost like a light pink. They're in tatters. He looks rather gaunt and a little beat up with dark shadows under his eyes. His hair is a little bit longer. His beard is a bit more unkempt.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be like, "Hello, fellow soldier. I see you're from the Righteous Brand. Like, my name is Xander Hearthstone of the Righteous Brand Army. Huzzah!" And I start to approach him slowly.
He'll move forward towards you as well, and he'll say, well met, soldier. I'm Galadon. I'm a scout for the 101st Legion."
Oh, the 101st. Wow. What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, I think that's probably a better question for my commander to answer, or maybe my troop leader at least. Can your friends be trusted? They don't look like soldiers.
I trust these people with my life, literally. And I look back at the group. I say, these are all part of my compatriots. We are on a quest at the moment to look for a group of missing soldiers. Is that you, by any chance?
Well, don't see too many other missing soldiers in this area. I'd say it's likely the rest of the 101st.
Where is everybody else? Do I outrank this guy? Because I'd be talking a little different. Outrank.
No, I would say that you're a similar rank to him.
Where's the rest of your soldiers, sir?
He'll kind of motion around towards this rock over here and approaching this area over here. You see a elf dressed in knightly attire, like fine armor. She's got long golden hair. She is wearing like a knight's hat. It's got one of those cool like Greek like tassels that runs all the way back on it. Also in that maroon color. But she is clearly a knight, and even though she's female, they're still addressed as sirs with that knightly title on there. So she approaches, and she's also followed here by, I think it's she's followed by two humans, just regular infantry that are kind of coming up along behind her here. And the first guy that you had been talking to, he's a shorter fellow. Doesn't look quite like Milo, though. If you were looking at this guy, you'd probably assume that he's a gnome.
Oh. Okay.
Aya just waggles her fingers in a little like hello wave.
Yeah, and so I look at them and I say, from what I can remember, my last troop, we traveled with Wizard. Where's your wizard?
We'll talk a little bit more about that once we get to know you a little bit better, sir. Who are you? Says the elfin knight.
I address her. Hello, sir. I'm glad to see that you guys are alive. Is anybody injured? Does anybody need any tending?
You'll see. Roll me an insight.
9.
A dark look just kind of briefly passes over her face, but she'll say, "Nobody is injured currently."
All right, and then I follow up with, as we were coming here, we saw a lot of blood and what looked to be some sort of big animal tracks. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Any large animals around here?
Sir, you still have not answered me. Who are you?
I gotta introduce myself. Oh, I am Xander Hearthstone, Dwendalian Army Red Brand man.
Well, then
currently
you should know that it's proper to address your commander when with proper courtesy when they ask you a question, and not just try and override them with questions. What's your rank, sir, and who is your commander?
1 second.
Listen here, shiny boots. Nobody talks to my buddy like that, all right?
Milo, now's probably not the time to butt in.
Hey, you guys don't have fucking any authority over me. I don't give a fuck.
I kind of look back.
Ruin it for Xander.
Yeah, I kind of look back at them. And I'm just like, hold on, give me 1 second here. I got you. I think I got this. Shit, I don't know where. Oh, here it is. My commander is Commander Argent Greyguard, and I am I don't know if I have a rank. Canyon.
Yeah, so you would just tell her you're not like basically you're a private.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, sir. You did not identify yourself, so I did not know that you outranked me. But my commander is.
It would be pretty clear from her armor. It's almost like sergeant stripes. That yeah. At least if you were in the military, it should be clear to her or to you.
All right. So, my apologies, sir. My commander is Commander. I just had it. Argent Greyguard, and my friends and I are looking around for a group of soldiers that went missing.
To be sure, Commander Greyguard will get my report of this. But maybe it is best if you come with me to speak to the commander. And she'll give another little hand signal and a whistle, and then all of a sudden you see two more infantry people kind of pop up over on the other side and make their way towards you. And as a group, she'll kind of lead you all up this hill over here.
I'm gonna. Wait, Frozen can't fly, can he?
He cannot right now, unfortunately.
I'm still gonna telepathically talk to Kaya and Frozone. Like, be on your toes. I don't trust any of these fuckers.
Oh, don't worry, I don't either. Might as well be polite while we can. We'll just fuck them up later if we have to.
You know, they're not extending.
Oh, how'd they get all the way up there?
Us, so.
She'll lead you to that little trail that leads up right there.
Oh, gotcha.
And as you guys kind of make your way up, you'll see a few more of them that are kind of popping up along this ridge line over here. And as you make your way up a little bit closer to the cave mouth, which is like right up over here, you'll see like the troops kind of like fall in and line up here. I hit a wrong button. Give me just 2 seconds. Can
I, while everybody's climbing things and distracted by, I don't know, everything, can I kind of like slink away sort of into the shadows so that's not to be like directly involved with all this?
Sure. Give me that stealth. And with the rest of you, do you guys follow up the cliff here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slip away unnoticed, like to even my crew. I'm just gonna kind of, as you guys are climbing everything and getting up there, I'm just gonna kind of like hang towards the back and kind of like go another way up this whole situation. Like just kind of work my way over this way. Really. I'm still kind of following, but I want to be sneaky and hiding away from all of this instead of directly involved with it. Does that make sense?
You got it, buddy.
Okay.
You want to be a rogue.
I don't trust war soldier peoples. No. I'm a criminal. We don't get along.
Well, the rest of you guys kind of make it up to the top of this cliff face right here, and Sir Arna will introduce herself to you, and she'll just say, "I'm Sir Arna Halln here. I'm the commander of this troop, or not commander, but like sergeant of this troop. And our leader is Robart Harlan. And as you guys approach, she'll introduce him up here, and this is Robart. And you take in a young half-elven man. He looks pale. His clothes are also dented and tattered, and he's got those same dark circles under his eyes. And almost everybody here does. They look ragged. They look shaggy. It's looks like they've been living rough for a couple months now, almost. Xander, if you did like a quick head count of the group, you would only count 16, not 20 here. But as you guys get up to the top of the cliff, she'll kind of point out the commander, and then she'll send the rest of her infantry guys kind of back down to lay out defensive positions down up over here, and send the scout back out to continue doing their scouty stuff.
All right. I look at the commander, the one in charge, and do a salute, like the red brands. I'm sorry, the righteous brands do. And I say, "Hello, sir. My name is Xander Hearthstone. I'm just going to give myself. I'm a corporal for the righteous brand. My commander is Argent Greyguard."
You just gave yourself a pretty good upgrade right there. I thought you were a private a minute ago.
You said I was a private. I'm a corporal. Sure, I'm private Hearthstone. My commander is Argent Greyguard. We're searching for a group of 20 missing soldiers that we heard about. And when I was getting closer, I did our whistle, and the response that I got back was that of a distress signal. Can you shed some light on anything that's been happening with you guys, sir?
He'll give you kind of a sad sigh, and he'll say, "Do you know if Greyguard is still alive? When I tried to make it back to Nicodranas, it looked as though the city was under duress, to say the least."
We haven't been back to Nicodranas yet, but I did receive a letter from him relatively recently, a month or two back, a couple months ago. I haven't been to Nicodranas, but I did hear of the destruction there. Unfortunately, we lost one of our friends during that time, but I haven't heard anything from Commander Greyguard since.
I feared as much. It looked as though the city had fallen. So we didn't know what to do when we returned, and I'll be honest, I don't know what to do at all right now. And you see some of his youth coming out right here. He's a younger commander. Give me a history check, just real quick.
Is he like a West Point graduate kind of situation? Oh, 6.
You do have an inspiration every day if you did want to use it, but I won't force you to use it for this either.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, should I? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use it.
While this is happening, Milo is going to use fly to kind of get up and past um, the guards so I can still stay like up to this area ish, so that I can still stay stealthed and hidden, but I want to be able to like hear and see this conversation that's happening.
Go ahead and roll me another stealth for your movement from A to B over here. Yep, just fine. So you make it over to this location over here. You're still a little bit far away to hear what's being said down here,
Right.
but I would say give us another round,
Yeah.
quote unquote, and you'll make it down there. But Xander, unfortunately, you can't place too much about him. You've heard his name before, but you can't remember exactly what you had heard about him. But just from your own military experience, he's very young to have this command position, and what you've experienced in the course of your career is sometimes these younger guys get like they're kind of nepo babies. They get that command position because of their family and not necessarily because of their prowess.
Okay. And I guess I keep that to myself. I'm not really telling these guys because I'm still kind of right in front of them, right? We're talking.
Yeah, I mean, you probably approach down here. The rest of you guys, do you guys kind of follow along?
Yeah.
I think
I'll
I'm
follow.
gonna.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone else goes, I'll hang back though, kind of like just away from anything that can stab me.
Can I sneak closer?
A little bit longer, and then we can. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So how do you kind of respond to his kind of nervousness and indecisiveness and his comments about just the fall of the city?
I look at them and I say, you know, when it comes to battle, we're trained to accept death. Really, I guess I try to be like compassionate for him, and you know, like I'm assuming he lost a lot of people. But then I follow up with, you know, we are going to be heading back to Philander. Oh, how do we say it?
Phandalin.
Mandolin.
Phandalin. We're going to be heading back to Phandalin at some point after check in with the missing soldiers, and you know, I look at him and I say, I think that might be you guys. Do you have a troop of 20 soldiers?
I mean, yeah, it's established kind of at this point that yeah, this is them.
Okay. So I tell
Yeah,
them like, hey,
the knight kind of told you that on the way over here, and yeah, this is the only troop of 16 to 20 people. Like it looks like he lost a couple people, but yeah, this is it.
okay. So I tell them like, you know, we're going to be heading to Phandalin, you know, and report back to. I really forgot who we got this mission from. We're going to head back soon. We have a couple things we need to get done. But again, we wanted to check on you and see if we could provide any assistance or help for you, sir.
Well, I don't know what to do, to be honest. This was my first mission, and I lost my first battle, and I don't know how to take it. And you'll see like kind of tears kind of coming out of his eyes just a little bit. and he kind of goes on to tell you how he was leading his troop into an ambush, and he lost a few of his men almost instantly in this attack. But they were attacked by 5 large beasts. And as these beasts kind of, tore up the troops and attacked them, almost everybody here was bitten by something. And they've all been kind of falling under this curse. And this curse is lycanthropy. So some of them have
I
been...
knew it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
good
sure.
call. Good call.
Some of them have been becoming, werewolves, and some of them have becoming were-tigers, and some of them becoming were-rats over the course of their spell out here in the wild. And so at first he didn't know what to do. He didn't know if he should take his troop back or not. And so finally, when he did come to that decision, he did go back to Nicodranus, but he went back a little too late, and the city had already fallen. So they came back into the woods, and now he's kind of torn between like a suicide mission, trying to go out and fight the dark elves and these beasts that had initially attacked him, like this his initial mission, or trying to go back into the Empire and try and find somebody who can help them with this curse. But you guys would know, people are really scared of like werewolves and vampires in the world. They're known monsters, and these things that have kind of desecrated and been produced in the East, as far as you guys know, as these monsters that kind of head out in the Kryn dynasty's army to really devastate and affect certain areas. It's almost like a biological weapon that they use. They'll send like a werewolf out to attack a troop of soldiers, and those soldiers will get infected and then infect the other soldiers around them, and so on. So he doesn't know what to do. He's kind of torn up. He feels like if he goes back, he's going to be a failure, and all of his men will be killed. And yeah, he's lost right now.
Okay. Well, sir, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'd love to, throw some guidance your way. What do you know about this curse? Is it, do you know if it can be broken? If so, how does it break? Do you guys need to, let's start there. Do you know how the curse can be broken?
He'll wave over to the mage that's kind of been standing back in the cave a little bit. You see him kind of, clearly wearing wizard robes. And he'll wave over and call out to his sorry, give me a second. He'll call out to him and say, Selenor, come over here and tell him about your research so far. And the mage will approach and just kind of tell you what he has assumed and learned so far. Is this is a curse. Unfortunately, he's not necessarily a high enough level wizard to break said curse, so he can't do anything about it. You've heard of some clerics having this ability. Their holy magic is a little bit better for removing curses than like sorcery or wizardry is. But they really haven't found a cure. But his prevailing theory right now is that they need to kill the beasts that infected them to get rid of the infection.
Can I tell him, have you tried to kill the beast that infected you?
Just in the initial battle, we haven't been able to track them down since.
Okay. Do you have any idea which direction they could have gone?
East, south. west, who knows?
All right. Well, I guess at this point, I kind of look back at the crew and I say, hey, what do you guys think? You think we should try to figure out a way to help them out? Maybe kill that beast?
Well, they don't even know where those beasts are. How are we supposed to find them?
What a great question. I don't know. We could go east, south, west. Sky's the limit. I'd say
Right.
I'd tell them, we don't have. I don't believe we have a way to cure you. Is that true?
Side note, Milo, you're down there, by the way, hovering above.
Cool. Am I flying still?
Yeah, you're like 30 feet in the air.
But that only lasts for a minute, right?
10 minutes.
Oh. Well, what if can I be just like up here on this cliff so that I don't have to be flying still, so that I can just be kind of out of sight,
Sure.
but still hear shit, and like peek over and see?
Sure.
Cool, that's where I would prefer to be. Thank you. Sorry.
All right. So I guess
What's the group
continuing
state?
on. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Well, there's not really much to go on at this point.
You have any questions you want me to ask this dude? 'Cause I'm kind of a little out of it.
You have no idea where they might have went.
I mean, there were 5 of them, and we were all running away and being attacked rather viciously. We tried to go back to the site and track them down later, but we didn't notice any other tracks leading out of that area. We also have been dealing with our own, lycanthropy problems here at camp with, several people turning and us trying to take care of them or tie them to a tree, for the day so they don't hurt anybody else here. So we've definitely been dealing with our own problems and haven't had a ton of time to go out and do as much searching as we would like to.
Okay.
Okay.
I whisper to Kaya, telepathic whisper to Kaya. Ask them what is it that they would like us to do. Like what
How can
what
we
do you
help?
want from us? Yeah, what do you want from us? Like,
So what exactly are you looking for us to do? I assume try to hunt these beasts, or is there something else you had in mind? I'll ask the guy.
Well, I'll be honest. Living out here in the wild has been pretty rough on not just me but my men, and it's worn on us. A lot of us would like to go home and return to our families, and none of us feel comfortable doing so until this curse is broken. But we also don't want to live in hermits as hermits out here with no integration into society. We're all soldiers, and that's what we're best at, and we want to be pointed in the direction of an enemy to take down, I guess, at the end of the day. But for the time being, at least until we can find a cure, do you guys have a safe place for me and my men to stay?
Um,
Well,
I
how
kind of look.
controlled are you?
Yeah, I look back at the team like, oh, I don't know. Do we tell them about our bastion or no?
Because we live in a place with a lot of innocent people, and I wouldn't want them harmed. So how in control are you? I mean, otherwise, guys, honestly, a bunch of werewolf soldiers would probably be amazing against an orc army. Just saying.
Mm.
He'll go on to tell you they have had some sort of control. Like when people start showing like the symptoms, like they're gonna werewolf out, they'll go over and tie him to a tree. Has really been their best solution so far. And so like 5 or 6 of them will all get together and tie him up. not without really even worrying about being bitten, since all of them already have the curse. So they have their own way of maintaining it and controlling it, but it's not super effective.
Yeah, I mean, what if multiple go fucking buck wild at the same time?
Well,
That hasn't happened yet for them. Not to say it can't, but it hasn't happened yet.
you know, now that we're talking about this, it would have probably been amazing to put a dungeon in our castle. Do you think they could add that in? Then they could go and lock themselves up in cells when they're about to turn.
You do have a couple extra rooms, I think, right now. But there's also, empty houses in town. You could also, when you get back to town, you could potentially have them build a barracks, and they could be not security or guards for the town, but you drove out the bad guys in the area, but then you left the area. They don't necessarily have anybody to defend them at the moment.
Yeah,
So
that's why
these
she's
guys
all for sending them there. It's just the concern of them eating people.
could be useful additions, and especially if you guys figure out a way to either control it or weaponize it, it could be very helpful down the line.
Milo whispers, what and what do we get out of it?
Well, Milo, we'd have a bunch of soldiers indebted to us living in our hometown. They would protect it.
Yeah, but if nothing happens, who gives a shit? Like if we're out protecting everything and killing everything anyway, like who cares?
But we can't be there now. They could be. When we have to go out killing dragons, it's a little difficult to protect the town if we're not there.
Milo,
At least
just real quick, when you lock up all of your shit at home, like in your safe in your room, do you want Droopy to be the only one guarding it when you're out?
Yeah.
Fuck that stupid goblin.
So I say, all right, so we have a place that, you can come with us to Fandolin. We would like to address the lycanthropy. I don't know what we can do to try to lift the curse, but we could work together and try to find a solution together.
We are building an arcane study. Maybe there could be something done there. And wait, didn't we get? Oh, we didn't get the library, did we? Or did we? Fuck, I can't remember.
I don't think so.
But the
I've got it
second
written down. Give me a second. Arcane study and garden.
Garden, right? Next time we can get something, we should get a library study place.
Would a dungeon be
Droopy can't even read.
For the
Hey, you don't know
soldiers
that.
and their curse.
You don't know that Droopy can't read.
That
I
is
just
also
assumed.
true, God.
He reads better than you.
Yeah.
I have an idea if maybe some you guys wanted to hear what I kind of had. I was brewing up an idea in my head about how to solve this problem.
Oh,
Ryan, I can barely hear you, man.
Oh, really? Is it better? Yes? No?
A little better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. But I'm also turning you up. Anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, I let him know that they can come to Fandolin with us if they'd like to try to work on a solution.
Ryan
together.
wanted to pitch a plan real quick.
Oh, my bad. Yes, yeah, I didn't hear that.
What if at night while somebody thinks they're about to change, we send them out into the field where you guys first got attacked, and maybe they howl and get a response, and we hide in the tree line and follow the person that turned back to the source.
We did try that ambush a couple times, and unfortunately, we didn't get any response.
Oh,
DM.
never mind then. I'm gonna just kind of like take a step back.
The disappointment in that. Oh.
I know, right?
Like
What
this
you
is
got?
something Orion has been brewing in his head the entire time.
Would it be possible to maybe send a letter with the soldiers back to Phandalin? Or hell, I guess they could walk with us. I'm just wondering if it would be possible to have like a dungeon as a free room in our castle. Bastion?
Yeah, I would say that you were able to put aside like a little cell down at the bottom of that chasm there.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be cool.
It's
Because
not
then
huge. You can't fit all 20 of them in there, but you could probably fit a couple of them in at a time.
all right. Maybe we can expand on that later. Anyway, otherwise she'll mention like, well, I suppose then we can try to keep an eye out for these beasts in case they show up near Phandalin again. In the meantime, I don't see why it wouldn't be bad to have soldiers to help us protect the village. And have you guys seen a dragon around here?
We did, I'd say maybe a week ago, 10 days. But we haven't seen any scales or hide since.
All right.
I would say your encounter with the dragon was probably also maybe 10 days ago.
Okay. Guess it's nesting somewhere.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off. I need to sleep.
Okay, man.
Can you just update me on how this went, or I'll watch the YouTube. To get the updates. I'm sorry.
Sleep
I
well.
really got to
You're
go.
good,
Yeah, sleep
All right. Best of luck. Peace.
All right,
So when do
let's
you guys
get
wanna tell
him.
that I got fed by werewolves?
Let's get him court-martialed now. And sorry,
Wait,
what were
what?
you asking about the werewolves?
Oh, I was saying, when do you guys want to tell him that you all got murdered by the werewolves after he left?
Oh, yeah, next time you see him at work or whatever. It's a bloodbath, man.
Just, yeah, I mean, we can send them to our village. Or
We could put
come
them
with.
on like the outskirts of the village, just so like they're a little bit safer.
What else are we doing up here? Why are we up here?
It was mostly
To
the
find them.
soldiers.
To find them, this is it?
Yep,
Mhm.
you guys are on your way towards Thunder Tree, so this was something that you could just kind of check off on your like you saw the quest marker up ahead.
No,
You're
well,
like, "Ooh,
I
can
guess
hit
like,
this."
what are we going to Thunder Tree for?
You're looking for Orion's dad, who's going to lead you to the Wave Echo Cave.
And a locket.
Yeah, there's also a locket in Thunder Tree. Could be other potential loot there. Let's see what other things. Nope, you didn't hear about that because you didn't go in there and talk to her.
I'm just
The
wondering because
dragon
like
is
we've been
rumored
on
to
this
be around that
long,
area.
like we've been wandering out here for so long, and I can't remember why we came up here.
Because you guys had
Yeah.
again, you had multiple open quests, and you figured you could check all of those guys off on your on your little
Right,
route.
right. But
It was on the way.
have we completed any of those quests?
I think
Yeah.
4 of them, 3 of them.
Oh, really? I thought we were
Yeah.
just completing like little mini quests on the way as we were going to.
Though I will say you did not complete the Banshee quest, even though you did talk to the Banshee. Because the goal of that quest was to get the answers for the sister about the book, and you guys did not get the answers about the book. So that is still outstanding. But you guys did clear out, well, you cleared out some of the orcs at Old Owlwell, or you cleared out all the orcs, but not the ogres. You were able to take care of some of the undead problem by taking out that zombie and figuring out where the necromancer was based out of, though you didn't find the necromancer there. So you've checked off a couple things, but there's still a couple things that are outstanding as well.
Okay.
So, yes, I think it would be best to send the soldiers back to protect Phandalin, as long as they can make sure they have control over their, other selves. In the meantime, they could probably just stay near our castle until we can get there and arrange for them to have some open homes. Although it would be lovely to have an escort and have you guys help us kill some ogres.
The commander will look at you and you'll say just a little wearily, give us a few days to rest up. If you want to wait here for like 3 or 4 days, we could be your escort, or we can progress back to the city, and maybe that's something we can do better in the future for you.
We'll go with that option, I think. Thank you. Meaning the second one where they can just go rest up at the city.
Oh, we don't want to kick up for 3 days.
Well, I
With
mean,
that-
there's only so much time we have for everything else that we have to do. Plus a detour back to the Banshee.
After the locket.
After the locket.
All right. Well, let's get to Thunder Tree then.
All right. And
So-
how long or how much longer do you guys want to keep on going?
I probably gotta hop off.
Yeah, I would say you guys have at least completed this part here, and so this troop will head back to your town of Phandalin and kind of be there as a protective force to defend your bastion and to defend the town if it is needed, which is something that could come in handy with all of the opposing forces going on in the area. I'd say you're probably another 2 days from Thunder Tree at this point, traveling through the woods as you guys are doing. And up there, yeah, that's where you'll find more answers.
Okay.
Do you camp out at their campsite? It's only about midday right now. Or do you guys continue on with your journey and split off from the soldiers here?
I think we should at least advance a little bit.
I agree.
Don't.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just me whispering to Kaya, like, I don't really feel like being around here when one of these fuckers turns into a wolf. As much as I want to
agree.
be a were-tiger, like that would be fucking awesome. But no.
Hey, you could always ask one of them to bite you. You never know.
I thought about it. I was thinking about one of the tiger guys to bite me, because that would be.
Well, then you have to control this monstrous thing that happens to you every month. That'd be a little difficult.
Correction, you have to control this monstrous thing that happens to me. I don't have to do a goddamn thing.
She probably has to not laugh aloud at that and just in her mind, just fuck you, Milo. But definitely amused.
I kind of want to get bit. I have enough problems. I don't need to be a fucking Whitaker. Apparently, I have narcolepsy all the time. And okay.
All right. So you guys are. This is the lycanthrope camp. So let's say that you guys probably made it to here before stopping off.
Endless End Forest? The End Forest?
Sirius End.
Sirius End Forest. Yeah. Is that our signal? Is that our symbol? Is that the symbol we chose? Is that what, or is that what symbol is given to us?
Yeah, it's just generic fucking token that I could find for the party symbol.
Okay.
Well, you want a better one? Make one.
I was like, maybe I'll make a better one.
Yeah, this was just generic. I wanted that way I didn't have to pull up like 5 tokens every time that we moved onto a big map. I was just like, no, I'm just gonna make a generic party token.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It works very well. Can we have? So we're gonna be close to the boat's down in Rascal Lake. I'm just speaking kind of meta here and thinking, right?
Yep.
The boat's in Rascal Lake. What would it take to get the boat up near Thunder Tree?
Nothing that you could do right now.
I couldn't send a message with these fucking wolven fuckers.
You could, but you're gonna be in Thunder Tree much faster than they could get to Phandalin, and also much faster than he could sail the ship up there. Plus, Nika Dranis kind of sits right at this harbor mouth right here. What you know of this coup that has taken place is the Chemover guy did take over the Navy. So this is probably not a safe harbor for him to sail into or sail out of. Yeah, I would say it's probably not your best call. And then since we're just kind of on this meta bit right here, I would say your stuff with Zahir is probably going to be taking place after we finish this campaign. It's we could do it mid mission, but I definitely
I didn't know what that would have involved. You know what I mean? So that helps.
Yeah, this is more of I'm laying out the foundation for what we're doing after this. You know.
Cool. Big mission. We go have fun on an island. Fun.
So much fun.
So much.
I'm gonna have a blast.
Right.
You're gonna love killing us.
All right. Well, any highlights, lowlights? Anything somebody really liked tonight? Anything somebody wanted to shout out for somebody else?
I think Milo's like very quick comeback at the very end.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
It was so quick.
I liked Kaya's call out on the werewolves, like right at the fucking beginning too, though.
I knew it. Yeah.
I had to say it.
I liked Kaya talking me and Milo out of trying to kill that undead chick.
Just please, guys, no. I want to get answers from her. Please don't kill her. Me and her are okay. Like, we're friends. Just because she doesn't like you.
It's funny,
Yeah.
like Ian agrees with you, but Sakax was like in character and following along, with
Oh, yeah.
Milo.
That's why I was like, sure, I agree. We should probably keep her alive. But Milo's
Yeah.
character, it's like, no, fuck that.
Oh, I mean, personally, I would vote to kill her. This Kaya has reasons. She's a
Well, we do
fucking
need, like, I knew that we needed the book information. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, that's why I was like, we passed by the Banshee. I was like, are we not, like, do we not need a book? I feel like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, for information, definitely. But Kaya's
Yeah.
also, got other reasons and answers she wants from it.
Yeah. I get that.
I loved their fight about it. Well, friendly fight, not real fight.
A little spat back at camp. I also loved Orion's epic plan.
Yeah, but they're like, no, we tried that. It didn't work.
I just imagined him deflating, like going
he
into his
finally
shell.
had his confidence back, and then it was like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna be over here. I'll just go fuck myself.
How old is Orion? Do we even know? Can we even tell with a turtle?
Do I know?
You do. You have a birthday.
I thought you were like
Did I write it down? I don't think I
like
wrote
a
it.
juvenile.
You are the oldest of everybody. You're probably 35.
35.
Yep.
Did
But
you
in
pull up my
terms of a
character sheet?
in terms of a turtle, you're like pretty juvenile, right?
Yeah, they can. In your game, can they live up to be 200? 150,
Yeah,
200?
2 to 300 years, depending on like the turtle. Like some of them, if they are different classes, can expand into longer lifespans. But for the most part, like 2 to 300 is pretty average. I'd say 250 for the most part. They're kind of like oh fuck, what's the really old tortoise? It's not the Aldabra tortoise.
Galapagos.
But they're like the tortoises that they live like for fucking 130 years, 200 years. Like you got a long lifespan ahead of you. And then I think with higher wizard levels that expands your life as well.
I don't think with a wizard. I think it's druid that gives you the longer life.
The longer life.
Yeah, I don't think wizard gives you the longer life. Unless it's like a subclass feature. I'm not quite sure. Like the chrono wizard, maybe.
Well, necromancers can do that clone, and technically that could kind of make you immortal. But
yeah.
Other than that, I think druids are the only ones that actually just get extended life naturally.
Because in like, just like the D&D rules, turtles only live to be like 40, I think.
Wait, what? Like turtles live to like 100 or 200 years old. What the hell?
Yeah,
that's exactly what I said, and I was like, no, that's not. I'm not doing that. So I modified it just a little bit.
It's weird.
But yeah, turtles have a little bit longer life.
Does that mean they also take longer to like mature?
I would say that Orion is probably at his like breeding maturity.
The stud.
He's gone past puberty, but I'd say he's like he's of drinking age now.
Okay. But like to our age, that's like 50 or something.
Yeah.
No, I mean he's only, I think, what, 10 years older than, he's only like 10 years older than you.
I can't remember the age I gave Kaya. I think I made her young.
Yeah, she's
Is it in your
25.
Okay.
Here, I'll just show this to you guys. I've got the calendar here, but I've got everybody's
Oh.
birthdays written down in here. I didn't tell you guys what you were rolling for at the time until like after you had rolled, but I had you guys all roll like a series of dice to mess with you. And then it was just your birthdays.
I remember that. And then mine's supposedly coming up soon.
Yeah, because I think we're on the 6th. Yeah, we're actually so the 6th was the day that we started today on. So we're gonna be on the 8th, I think, when we start our next session.
Okay. And
We're the same age, Kyle.
that's why we get along.
Technically, wouldn't she be 24
Yeah, true.
currently?
She'd be 24.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
If I'm 25 and my birthday's already passed. Well, allegedly, unless it goes Horsal, Undulir, Genpilar, Missenthar, whatever the fuck.
No. So it reads like left to right up here. So it's
Right.
like horizontal. Yeah.
That's what I figured. I was like, I should be just slightly older than her, unless the calendar is weird and it goes up and down.
And let's see, just because I wanted to answer this for myself right here.
Kind of like that you added in this birthday thing.
Just a little thing. It's tiny, but it's fun for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And two of us are in Bruce and Dar, whatever.
Yeah, did you guys do like a birthday celebration together or what?
I don't know.
Birthday twins.
Just combined birthday, just raised her for 2 weeks.
Fuck yeah.
So you guys were attacked by a dragon on the 22nd of Fesheron. So yeah, about 10, 15 days ago, 2 weeks ago, was when you were attacked by the dragon.
How do we know what day it is?
I keep track of that on my end, but I also put it in that chronicle.
Oh, got it. Oh, so we just passed right by our birthdays.
I think
Wow.
we were on the ship, if I remember right, on that like 2-month journey south. Yeah. Yeah, so I apologize.
You're good. I mean, you didn't have that by then.